The goal isn't just to work less, it's to create a business that gives you freedom, whether that means spending more time with your family, traveling, or starting new ventures. A lazy entrepreneur doesn't want to be stuck in the weeds of daily operations forever. Hey there, lazy entrepreneurs! Welcome back to Master Delegator, the podcast where we talk about working smarter, not harder. If you're here, it means you're looking for ways to grow your business without burning yourself out. And let me tell you, you are in the right place. Now, today's episode is all about the lazy entrepreneur. What does that even mean? Is it just a fancy excuse for not working? Is it even possible to be lazy and successful at the same time? Well, I'm here to tell you that not only is it possible, but lazy entrepreneurs are often more successful than those who grind 24/7. So, if you've ever felt guilty for wanting to work less, this episode is going to change the way you see entrepreneurship. Let's dive in. What is a lazy entrepreneur? First things first, let's clear up a misconception. A lazy entrepreneur is not someone who avoids work altogether. Instead, a lazy entrepreneur is someone who is strategically lazy, actually just like me. They focus on, first, doing only the highest impact work that brings revenue and growth. Second, delegating or automating everything else. Third, building systems so their business runs without them. A lazy entrepreneur doesn't waste time on things that don't move the needle. They find the easiest, smartest way to get things done without working harder than they have to. In short, lazy entrepreneurs don't hustle for the sake of hustling. They build businesses that work for them, not the other way around. Why lazy entrepreneurs are most successful? Now, you might be thinking, but Christy, if lazy entrepreneurs work less, how are they more successful? That is actually a great question. And here's why. First, they prioritize the 80-20 rule. Lazy entrepreneurs understand that 80% of results come from just 20% of their efforts. So instead of doing everything, they focus on the tasks that actually drive revenue and growth. Things like marketing, sales, and strategy, while outsourcing and automating the rest. Second, they master delegation. A lazy entrepreneur knows that they don't have to do everything themselves. They build a strong team and trust them to handle the work. So for example, in my business, I focus on marketing and relationship building because that's what I love and what I'm best at. But I have an incredible team that handles operations, customer support, and admin. That allows me to focus on what actually moves the business forward. If you don't have a team yet, start with one virtual assistant. The sooner you start delegating, the sooner you free yourself from the daily grind. Third, lazy entrepreneurs, they automate everything they can. Lazy entrepreneurs are obsessed with automation, but let me be real with you. When I first started, automation sounded scary and too techy. I thought it required coding or fancy software, but I later realized that I was already automating. Simple things like setting up email sequences so I don't have to send the same emails over and over. Using scheduling tools like Calendly so I don't waste time booking meetings, automating invoices and payments so I don't have to chase clients for money. If something can run on autopilot, let it. The less you have to manually do, the more time you have to focus on what truly matters in your business. Next, lazy entrepreneurs, they build a business that runs without them. A traditional entrepreneur builds a business where they have to be involved in everything. A lazy entrepreneur builds a business that can operate without them. The goal isn't just to work less, it's to create a business that gives you freedom, whether that means spending more time with your family, traveling, or starting new ventures. A lazy entrepreneur doesn't want to be stuck in the weeds of daily operations forever, just like me. This is why I still stay involved in the big picture. I have meetings with my leadership team about finances, sales, and client satisfaction, but I'm not running around doing all the little tasks. I make sure my vision is being carried out, but I trust my team to execute my vision. And let me tell you, if you don't trust your team to make decisions, you're still working too much. So now, how to become a lazy but successful entrepreneur? So now that you know why lazy entrepreneurs are successful, here's how you can start embracing this mindset. First, stop doing everything yourself. So identify tasks that don't need you and delegate them. Second, automate repetitive tasks. Set up workflows that run without you. Third, focus only on what brings you joy and results. If you don't love it or it's not making money, why are you still doing it? Next, trust your team to make decisions. Give them the authority so they can act so that you don't have to micromanage. So, work smarter, not harder. At the end of the day, being a lazy entrepreneur isn't about avoiding work. It's about working smart. It's about choosing freedom over busyness. It's about leveraging people, systems, and automation to create a business that gives you the life you want. So, if you're tired of the grind and want to start working less while achieving more, start embracing the lazy entrepreneur mindset today. And to be honest, you may be doing all of these things already. You may just not know that you are quote-unquote a lazy entrepreneur, right? And I think for most people, they're lazy about doing something because they're not passionate about doing it. Kind of like with house chores, right? I don't want to fold my clothes. I hate it because I don't like doing it, right? So similar in our business, we tend to procrastinate on things we don't like doing. That's why a lazy entrepreneur, they're not lazy just because they don't want to do it. They're lazy because they hate doing it. So they make way to find the best efficient way to do things, to make things easier for them. So, if you're tired of the grind and want to start working less while achieving more, start embracing the lazy entrepreneur mindset today. And if you're ready to start delegating but don't know where to begin, check out my VA agencies in the description below. We'll help you build the team you need to finally free yourself from doing it all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Master Delegator so you never miss an episode. Until next time, work smart, delegate more, and please enjoy life.